San Diego dating sucks. Well, that's what they want you to believe on TikTok. My name is Nathan, and I actually live in San Diego. So let's check out some of these videos, and I will give you my opinion after each one. Here's the first one.
San Diego might actually be the #1 worst place to date in the entire United States. It is going to be difficult to convince me otherwise after my experience in the last couple of weeks. Guys, I've gone through a lot of random shit happening in the dating scene in the last month. #1, ultra lover girl, loves bombs the shit out of me. Then I find out she's talking to her ex, who she said was going to kill her, and the next person that she dated was also going to kill them. So real winner, I guess, that she's going back to, or still talking, so cut that one off. Then the next one, basically on our second date, expected me to buy her $1,000 shoes to an event that I'm not even going to. Mind you, I just met this person, and within the last couple of weeks, I've also had probably 4 requests to go on shopping dates. You know, those dates where you take them to the mall and buy them stuff. Yeah, I don't do that. So, guys, let me know where you guys are finding actually like quality people to date, because I have not found any of them yet.
Wow, this guy has had some bad experiences in San Diego dating. Men, if a girl wants to go shopping, that is a red flag. You need to tell them that is something you do when you are in an exclusive relationship and you want to make that investment. There are plenty of ways to have fun, cheap dates without spending a lot of money. You can do a picnic overlooking the ocean. You can just grab a glass of wine or coffee. If they do not want to do that, that means they are not attracted to you enough, and this is not going to work long term. If a girl is attracted to you, she will make it happen. Believe me. Now, there are many women these days that can go a whole month without buying any food because they just have guys taking them out all the time. That is how they survive in San Diego, just because it's so expensive. But yeah, feel bad for that guy. Let's take a look at the next one.
I just saw a video of a guy talking about if you're dating a girl from San Diego and she has a picture of herself at Lafayette Hotel, to focus on yourself and don't worry about her because she's not for you. And I have something to say in rebuttal to that. If you are talking to a man and he is posting TikTok videos, those 2 words don't even make sense in the same sentence. Focus on yourself, queen, because why the fuck is a man making TikTok videos? He's not.
Hypocrisy, right? I mean, how can you judge a guy for making TikTok videos when your whole life is TikTok? You're posting videos like every day. So that doesn't make any sense to me. The Lafayette Hotel, for those of you not in San Diego, it's a bougie hotel kind of in the North Park area. It's very cute. They just remodeled the entire hotel. I'll throw a picture up here. It's a fun spot. It's more for people that are going to drink and party heavy. You're probably not going to find your future wife there, but sometimes girls will drag along their girlfriends to these type of places. You can find those girls while you're there and snipe them while her friends are busy in the pool or drinking or at the bar. Then you might have a chance. But yeah, I think most people that go there know it's more of a party scene and not really somewhere where you're going to find a great long-term relationship. Okay, let's take a look at the next one.
How's the dating scene in San Diego?
Terrible.
How's the dating scene in San Diego?
Well, you can find a girl pretty easy, okay? If you want to fall in love, then maybe this isn't the place for you.
How's the dating scene in San Diego?
Terrible. I just got out of a 7-year relationship 2 months ago. Now that I'm in the dating game, I'm just like, people aren't really like serious.
How's the dating scene in San Diego?
I'm sorry, if you want to find your husband, it isn't in San Diego.
You need some context for this video. This guy is interviewing people in Pacific Beach, San Diego, which is the party college area. So of course you're not going to find people that are serious and have good experiences. These guys are dating the douchebags, the F-boys. You know, they're out at the bars every weekend. They're in their 20s, they're having fun, they're not serious. But he's trying to go viral. He's trying to make a fun TikTok video. I understand where he's coming from, but he needs to diversify where he's interviewing people and go to different parts of San Diego to get some better opinions, because obviously people there are going to say the dating scene is bad. Let's take a look at the next one.
Being single in San Diego is not for the weak. There's like an abundance of gorgeous women here, which I love to see. Like, I've never seen so many women with like just like their shit together. They go to their yoga classes, they do what they got to do to look really good. And then on top of that, just like there's a lot of military men, so a lot of your dating is like either not military or some military, but there's just an abundance of them here, so it's a little hard to avoid, which is like not a problem for everybody, but if you just don't want the lifestyle that comes with a military guy or girl, like it's just not a fit for some people. So that's another thing. And then another thing is that you tend to date around in the same circles. So like the guy that you went on that one date with potentially could go on a date with your friend or this other friend. Like it's pretty tiny. So unless there's like a refresh of new people every, I don't know, few months, like in the summer and the winter, like there is now, like in the years, more new people are gonna move here. It's just like not easy here, but I think that's the same story for every city. But San Diego is definitely, I would say, one of the hardest cities I've ever been for dating. So not for the weak.
Okay, this girl proves that women are dating the same 10% of guys on dating apps. San Diego is huge, millions of people. And if you are finding out that you're running into the same 5, 10, 20 guys, your friends are all dating that same guy, then that's on you. You are not putting yourself out there. You're not going to events in different parts of San Diego. You are just swiping right on those attractive guys that live near you. You want the easy way. Yeah, I agree with her on the military guy thing. It actually hurts the guy-girl ratio for men here in San Diego just because there's so many military guys that it makes it very competitive from a male point of view. But most of them are in northern San Diego, in Oceanside. And so yeah, if you're in East County or South County, San Diego, you don't have to deal with that competition as much. But yeah, you got to up your game because these guys are intelligent, they're fit, they make good money, and women love that. Okay, let's take a look at the next one.
As a girl that's been in San Diego for about 3 years now, I want to talk about what are the worst dating experiences you've had or almost had. And I'll start off here for the team. Basically, I've gotten catfished at an actual date. Last 6 months ago, I got catfished by a guy. Sent me completely face-tuned pictures, so I've never had that happen before, but hey, it happens. I had a guy tell me to bring my own lunch to the date. Like, he was like, yeah, just come and bring a lunch and I'll meet you there, which I'm like, I understand it's tough times, so economically things are hard, but overall, like, he was just wanting to put in no effort in for the first day. He just wanted to like chat and see where that goes, which I understand to a certain degree, but I think there's a way to like bring about that, I've had another guy say that he's not willing to drive 5 minutes to another neighborhood to meet me because I told him like, hey, the neighborhood that I'm in, I don't really enjoy the coffee and I love my coffee. So I asked him, hey, can we drive 5 minutes to this other neighborhood to get better coffee, because I felt like that was just like, it wasn't that big of an ask, especially for like a first date. And that's essentially, he said like, no, like I'm not willing to drive 5 minutes away. Like, why would I drive 5 minutes away? Like, I don't know you, like things like that. And it's interesting to see like how people are willing to just put as low effort as possible. Cause what I hear a lot from the men that I speak with is that I've put in a lot of effort, I've done a lot, and I've never received anything in return from that. So now I'm just putting in the lowest amount of effort possible. And to me, it's just super silly because I'm just like, I understand that there's been disappointing experiences, but it doesn't mean that every single woman you're going to encounter, you're going to give her the least amount of effort until she proves herself worthy of. So it's just like a crazy mentality to go with, especially while dating. I would love to hear like what dating experiences have other women had here in San Diego. I know it's not the best here, but it's just one of those things where I'm like, is there hope out here? Like, I would love to hear something. Yeah,
it's funny when women talk about catfishing, because guys, how many times have we been on the dating apps and women have all these crazy filters? You don't know what a real skin looks like. They make it so she has a perfectly smooth complexion. So many women are doing the MySpace angles where they're just taking pictures just so you can see her boobs and you can't see her body. So men have to deal with that 100 times more in dating apps than women do. She's just getting a taste of her own medicine here in this clip. And if you're not willing to drive 5 minutes for a date, I agree with her. That pretty much shows that you are not into it. And if a guy saw Sydney Sweeney and and she asked you to drive 5 minutes to meet her somewhere, you know that guy would be going. She noticed that red flag right away. Let's check out the next one.
So I have some dating advice for my girls in San Diego trying to date men in their late 20s, early 30s, you know what, mid 30s, late 30s. I don't know if this is happening everywhere. I only know dating here in San Diego. This is happening to me and my friends and everybody that I've ever spoken to. Be prepared that 99% of the time they will cancel the date. It could be the day before and it could be an hour before the date is planned. You could maybe never hear from them again. Go into it with a 99% assurance that they will probably be canceling, so that if the 1% chance they don't, then hey, that's great, have fun. But then no matter how good that date goes, still keep assuming that they're gonna cancel the next one and the next time until you've been dating them for like 4 months. I would say maybe that, then you can kind of start believing them when they say things. So yeah, it's really fun. It's so fun.
Guys canceling, that means he has 10 to 20 options, and you're not it. You're just one of many, girl. But yeah, San Diego is a flaky town as well, just because it's so spread out and it takes 30 to 40 minutes to drive from one end of San Diego to the other. So yeah, he's most likely a player if he cancels like that, because he's just looking for a one-night stand. Sometimes emergencies do come up. Hopefully you guys can exchange numbers and talk through why that person had to cancel. And not all guys are lying. Have a conversation with him and find out why he did have to cancel. If he does sound sincere, then just reschedule. It's not a big deal. Sometimes life happens. Let's take a look at the next one.
If you are single and love San Diego but hate the dating scene, listen up. Here is how you're going to find the love of your life. You are going to date out of state. And my qualifications are that I was single for years in San Diego. My ex-boyfriend cheated on me with like 20 plus women, and the other one was a narcissist, so that's sick. And the second that I met someone outside of San Diego, we fell in love, and now 2 years later, we are dating and very committed.
Hi followers, it's your boy, Seattle man. How it
doing? Timing was literally perfect. But yeah, find yourself a man like Seattle man. Men, not all, but many, have Peter Pan syndrome in San Diego. And that pretty much means that these men don't want to grow up and they don't want to commit, because everyone in San Diego is so hot, and there's like this illusion of choice where it's like, oh, I can just get the next best thing. And San Diego is also such a transplant city that like people are always coming and going, and like no one is really looking to commit. It's really just like a fun hookup city. So yeah, you're not gonna find the love of your life in San Diego, but if you date out of state, there is a good chance that you will meet the love of your life. Anyways, that's all. Love you guys.
That girl is really beautiful. I wish I had met her before she left San Diego and found her guy. But yeah, as a guy dating in San Diego, I've experienced the same thing. I live near central San Diego in downtown. So it's very disappointing when you have a great connection with a woman and then you find out, oh, I'm just here for a conference, or I'm here for the weekend. She's a tourist. It's really hard to make a connection sometimes in a place like San Diego that's a destination for everybody else. You have to try to find those local events, go to the park, go to sports leagues where you know the people are local. I've had the same hard experience that she has. I don't know why she's had trouble, because she is gorgeous, but looks like she found her guy. She is set. Well, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you found this series on San Diego dating illuminating. Feel free to drop your opinion in the comments. I'd love to hear about your guys' experiences in San Diego dating. Once again, my name is Nathan, and I'll see you soon. All right, bye.